What's up, guys? I'm back. It's time to go off, continue that wonderful storyline where we left off. So we just met Ice Heart again, and kind of changed her mindset, I guess, on things a little bit. Maybe she's going to change her ways. I don't know, but we'll find out. So let's go ahead and continue. Lord Eroto would rather not linger without cause. The Knights have matters here well in hand. Let us return to Falcon's Nest and share our discoveries with Sir Renwold. Come, after tracking heretics across mountains of ice and snow, I would say you are do a few hours rest next to a warm fire. Alright, excuse me. So it's time to teleport back out here. Get to running up here really quick. Lord Eritol, Master Jet, full glad I am to see you both hail and healthy. What news? You mean to say you hunted and the heretics down on your own and slew them before reinforcements could arrive? By the Fury. I believe we have made great strides towards purging the lands of heretics, and I mean to say when I deliver my report to my father and the Holy See. As will I, Lord Eritol. May it serve to remind our superiors what houses Durande and Vortems could achieve through continued cooperation. Indeed, I trust you and your knights are content to handle the rest. We most certainly are, my lord. During your short time with us, you and Master Jet have accomplished far more than I had thought possible. I cannot, in good conscience, impose upon you any longer. Pray return to Ishgard with my thanks. As you wish, Sir Renwold. We thank you for your hospitality. Alright, let's get out of here, huh? That's Falcon's Nest. Alright, we need to go. Yeah, we need to go here. What is this area called? The Last Vigil. Weird, I don't have it. What are the requests? Instrumental taste, levies of Ishgard. counter supply. You know what's interesting with all these different like locations and stuff. Okay, let's go get this etherite or Ethernet. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about that anymore. Alright. Master Jedi would speak plain from the first. I question your motives and your competence unjustly. I now realize rumors have a way of growing more fantastic as they spread, and quite frankly, those surrounding you beggar belief. But Hotcher found I swore that all the stories were true. He championed your cause and begged Father to grant you patronage. As he duly listened, because of all of his wisdom, he has never been able to say no to my dear half-brother, the legacy of my father's soul, indiscretion. Mother hated him, of course. Even on our deathbed, she refused to acknowledge him, and to be honest, she was not alone in her feelings. But that is not the worst of it. At Camp River's Meet, when we came upon the wounded knight, I knew immediately that one of us would have to pursue the heretics alone, and one onerous tasks fraught with dangers. And there you were, the savior Eorzea, an honored guest of House Hortemps, my new comrade in arms, Harshafon's dear friend. I told myself that it was to be a test, but part of me hoped that you would fail. Yet you accepted the task without a word of protest, nor any sign of fear, and you duly tracked the enemy down, faced him alone, and lived to tell the tale. Finally, Harchafont had the right of it all along. But that I doubted your strength bespeaks my own weakness, but I will not doubt you again, Master Jed. On that you have my word. Okay. Where do I go now, guys? Where am I supposed to be going, guys? So they just don't give us a quest? I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Very well, I admit it. It was an incredibly harrowing experience. I could very well have died, you know, dead. On the other hand, by risking life and limb in the line of duty, I did succeed in uncovering the existence of a new primal, and that, old boy, is no small feat. I have made a historic discovery, a fact even Lady Lanade will have no choice but to acknowledge. Yes, I am rather looking forward to basking in the sunshine of her praise. Speaking of which, isn't it time we made our triumphant return? Face alone, he feared the worst. What happened out there? Primal, are you sure? Yet, now that I think of it, this Bismarck is reminiscent of the white whale of Vanu legend, a massive creature said to swim in the Sea of Clouds. From what I have learned of comparable summonings, the presence of Vanu's god would certainly explain the sudden change in their behavior toward the people of Camp Cloudtop. You mean to say that they have fallen under the Primal's influence? I recall reading of such things in documents provided by Master Alphanon. Aren't we forgetting something important, Lady Nanati? A little recognition for the hero of the hour, a few choice expressions of gratitude, respect, admiration, and so on. Well, yes, you're right. Of course, Master Jet deserves all that and more for having risked his life to rescue such an esteemed personage. Well, if there is naught else to discuss, I would depart for Ishgard forthwith. The Holy See and the Temple Knights must be informed of this new threat without delay. But of course, Master Jet, you have done more than enough here. Pray return to Ishgard with Lord Harshentoff, and give my warmest regards to the Count. So that's it then. No more forced stays into enemy territory. Very well, I can see my services are no longer needed. Take care, Lady Lynette. May our next meeting take place under more fortuitous circumstances. This kid. They're so annoying. All's well that ends well. To the airship landing then, we can speak of the journey home.
Yeah.
Did you just ride a bear? Did I just see you riding a polar bear? Oh my gosh. What's that area called? Oh, we're going to the Sea of Clouds. Okay. I confess, you have always been rather fond of airship travel. The chill of the wind upon your face, the warmth of the blood pumping in your veins from the excitement. I find the whole experience indescribably invigorating. Or mayhap it is simply the joy of having cheated death yet again. Ha! In any event, I must bake of the congregation and inform Sir Aramek of all that has occurred. Emilian should have returned to the manor by now. Why not go and see if he has recovered from his ordeal? I haven't seen Sir Aramek yet, dude. Like, I feel like I'm being lied to. Welcome, Master Jet. Shall I show you inside the manor? I have not yet once seen Sir Aramek yet, which concerns me. Oh, it's you, Jetbuster. God, did he have to strike me so hard? Father, he did not approve of how I handled matters in Camp Cloudtop, how I endangered the lives of others and my own. Sniff recklessness and incompetence. It's not easy playing the hero, is it? Nice. Black Chocobo whistle! Ooh, we're gonna get a Black Chocobo! Ah, Master Jet, my lord, the Count much desires to speak with you regarding your time with Lord Eratold and Lord Amathon. If you would remain here for a moment.
The hero returns. I cannot thank you enough for saving young Imanolane's life. Aye, he told me everything. I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durandare praising your conduct, and that of House Forton. You've won us much honor, my friend.
My lord.
What is it? Speak.
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings. Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
What? Explain.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries. Inquiries which brought them into contact with certain elements. 'Twas this which prompted a Knight of the Heavens Ward to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grinno, my lord.
Sir Grinno is a brute. An exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute nonetheless. Alas, he is also a son of House Zamail. How quickly we forget the petty nature of men. I'd wager your friends are no more than pawns in another of my countrymen's games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
Kidding me right now? Though you have won the hearts and minds of many of my countrymen, there are those who will never be swayed, men who will dismiss your efforts and resent your success, even as we celebrate them. 'Tis like the one such member of House Damsel is manipulating Sir McGrinnix, for he is not a man to dabble in politics of his own violation. He may generally believe your friends to be guilty, though I am quite certain his masters know better. Yet the truth will avail us not if we cannot prove their innocence. You will do well to speak to Sir Ermac at the congregation of our knights most heavenly. He will know more of these charges. Wonderful. Okay, we're going to the Forgotten Night. Ermac is alive. Good to hear. It has been too long, Chipbuster. Would this visit came under happier circumstances? You come to plead for Master Alphinaud and Mistress Tataru, I take it? Word of the detainment reached us while I was delivering my report on the Banu Primal. Truly, I know not which is more ludicrous, these charges or that flying feathered whale. That Sir Granoc's accusations are baseless, I have no doubt. Refuting them would be difficult, however, as he is a knight of the heavens born. I speak of the personal guard of the Archbishop, the 12 finest knights in all of Ishgard, sworn to serve His Eminence alone. Suffice it to say, their testimony is unimpeachable, and I have not the authority to challenge their actions. After all the Scions have done, routing the heretics and defeating Shiva, helping us defend the steps of faith and drive back the Dravanian horde, after proving themselves true allies on countless occasions, is there not we can do? I fear there is but one path left to us. We must demand a trial by combat. But of course. A trial of combat sanctioned by the Inquisition, the victor's claim is judged true regardless of the petitioner's standing. Under Ishgardian law, a trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. In this instance, Master Alphinaud and Mistress would be expected to face Sir Grannox on a second of his choosing, another knight of the heavens board most likely. Do them by the fury, that can hardly be considered fair. Master Alphinaud's magical talents will not have gone unnoticed, meaning that he will have no choice but to participate. Mistress Tataru, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of martial skill and should be afforded the right to name a champion to fight in her stead. Lest you doubt, I am ready and willing to serve in this capacity, as I am sure is Lord Harshtov, but all here present know that you are the most accomplished warrior among us on behalf in the realm at large. Then it is settled. I will visit Master Alphinaud at once and inform him of our intentions. Jetbuster, meet me at the tribune when you have made ready. Until then, my friend. Alright, boys. We're gonna stop it here really quick. I am going to do a few other things here that I gotta do. But we're gonna go ahead and continue the story next. Looks like we're going to combat to protect our lovely friends, but I'll be back. Peace.